Hi, today we're going to talk about debtors and creditors, how using your software you can keep track of who owes you what money and what money you owe to your suppliers. Depending on which Making Tax digital software you have chosen, you may find the terminology is different. Creditors, debtors, receivables, payables, customer balances, supplier balances. But the principle is the same in all of the software. What you're trying to achieve and how to go about it is the same principle. So as before, if we work backwards from what we are trying to achieve, on our profit and loss, we are wanting our sales to show on our profit and loss, and our expenditure and our cost of sales to show on our profit and loss. And we achieve this by allocating the transactions from our bank feed or allocating expenses within our software. On your balance sheet, this will accordingly adjust the bank balance on the balance sheet. But what if your customers don't pay you straight away, or you don't pay for your supplies straight away? You can see on the balance sheet we have debtors and creditors. These are the customers that have not yet paid you and the suppliers that you have not yet paid. So from an accounting point of view, in your actual balance sheet, all we need to know is the total amount of the customers that are outstanding or the suppliers that are outstanding. But of course, we want to help you use your software in order to keep on top of the payments that are owed to you and what you are owed to other people. In order to do this, just knowing a total of what customers owe you or a total of what you owe your suppliers doesn't really help you to track these, to chase them, or to make the payments and make sure they're made on time. You want to be able to see a breakdown in order to know how these balances are made up, to know exactly how much each of your customers owe you, and to know how much you owe to your supplier. So in order to do this, rather than categorizing the transactions directly from the bank feed, because of course they haven't yet hit that, we enter the categories via sales invoices and purchase invoices, entering these into the software, therefore adding the category for the expense or the sale, and adjusting the balance of the debtors and the creditors. Your profit and loss and your balance sheet are produced from your trial balance, which the software automatically develops from the categories that you assign to each of the transactions. So every time you enter a sales invoice or a purchase invoice, your software will automatically adjust the balance in the debtors and the creditors. When your customer pays you or you pay your supplier, this doesn't affect your profit and loss because you've already allocated the sale or the expense. But on the trial balance, the relevant balance will be adjusted from your bank to the debtors and the creditors. So if you want to track the balances for a particular supplier or customer, then this is how you do this using the purchase or the customer invoices. And if you don't need to track these balances, then you can just assign the category directly from your bank or your expenses. We do appreciate that this is quite a complex area and can cause confusion, so it can take a little time to get your head around. So as always, if you need any help or you're struggling to get your head around, please do ask me. I am here to help you. Thank you. Goodbye.